So let's now dive into the TikTok events. You need to go on library, click on event. Here you will see two options, app event and website pixel. App event it is for those who have their own mobile application, so they need to go on app event and this will help them to track users behavior in their app. For 90% of you, website pixel is going to be of use. It is for those who have your own website. So the pixel is a piece of code that goes onto your website. This helps TikTok to understand the users better. So they'll understand who all came to your website, who all spent how much time on the website, who all saw which products, who all added a particular product to the cart but did not make a purchase, who all made a purchase, who all just signed up on your website but didn't do anything. So this helps. So essentially, this will keep a track of everything that is happening on your website. So this helps TikTok to understand the audience better, to optimize your ads accordingly, and to show ads to more relevant people. This also helps you in building different audiences. So what you can do with this, you can create, you can do remarketing ads. So you can create ads and show it to people, those who have already seen your product, or to those who added to the cart but did not buy. You can show an ad of some other product to those who have bought, who have previously made a purchase. So it is extremely useful, and this is something you must have on your website if you're going to be advertising on TikTok. So let's click on manage. Here you need to click on create pixel. You can enter your pixel name. There are two options that you see, manually install pixel code and install pixel code by third party tool. So third party tool, only Google Tag Manager is supported. If you are familiar with Google Tag Manager, it's going to be very easy for you to install. If you're not, then you need to manually install the code. If you're on Shopify, you can click here, how to install your page on Shopify landing page. It is extremely simple. You'll be able to do it yourself. You don't need help of any developer. So it's given, a step-by-step procedure is given. This should be up and ready in less than 10 minutes. If you're on WooCommerce or WordPress, it's relatively easy. If you're using any other platform, you need to contact your developer to install the pixel code. Then you can click on next. By clicking on next, you will get the pixel code. You need to copy that code and put it up on your website. I'm not clicking on next right now because I do not want to create a new pixel since I already have a pixel. So just copy that code and put it accordingly on the website. After that, there's an option where you create a tracking event. So when I go here, here you can see an option of create events. So depending on what your website is going to do, you can select that. So right now I'm going to select on e-commerce events. When I select on e-commerce event, these are the different events that are in e-commerce. One is product details, wherein they have seen the product. Second is add to cart, wherein they add the product to cart. Third is place an order. Place an order is essentially they initiated the checkout. Like they at least they filled in all their details, they added to the cart, they filled in all their details, and now they're on the payment page. They haven't completed the payment yet, but they're on the payment page. That is the place an order. And complete payment is when they've actually made the final purchase. So if you want, you can rename the events accordingly. If you want, like if you want something like product details, I can say view product. Add to cart, I can rename it ATC. Place an order, I can say initiate checkout. And complete payment, I can say purchase. So it completely depends on what do you want to name it as. Your currency, your base currency of your website. So you can do INR here. And then statistic type is every or once. So what does this mean? So you can read it over here, but I'll give you a short explanation of it. Where is it used and how is it used? So for example, there's a user who comes to your website, he places an order. Now if he has bought two items, if you select once here, it will be recorded as one conversion. If you select every, it will be recorded as two conversions. So if you are an e-commerce company where the value matters to you more, you need to select on every. Now for example, you are doing a lead generation thing wherein person comes to your website and fills in his details. Now if I come to your website and fill in my details twice, it is of no use to you. You need my details only once, so at that time you select only once. So in e-commerce, as a standard, what we suggest is you should select every, and you can select on. So I'm going to rename this on purchase, check out, add to verify, details complete. So this is going to be a website URL. Let me skip this website URL. So I need to enter my website URL here. Update. So I need to put this pixel on my website, and after that you'll be able to see the entire website URL here and all your events here where you can have a check. Now there's also another way to check your events. There is a Pexel helper tool wherein you see here I've installed it. It's a Google Chrome extension. Just look for TikTok Pexel helper and install this extension. So this will tell you if TikTok Pixel has been installed on your website or not. So for example, I'm going to open a website. This is not my website but some other website. Here when I click on this, see, I can see that there is a pixel that is installed here. Now let's see some other website. Let's go to, let's say, Amazon. If I click on here now, no pixels found on current page. So there is no, the TikTok pixel is not installed. So you need to make sure that your events are getting triggered over here and your pixel is showing over here. So how do you check if your pixel is installed correctly or not? What you can do is you can go to your website. After installing everything, you can go to your website and make a test purchase, like go to a website, add a product to cart and complete the payment, make a text purchase. Then you can go to your pixel here and you can see here. So you need to see that page view, button click, complete payment. So you need to see that this needs to show at least 1 year and complete payment year, which means that all your pixel is correctly installed and it is tracking everything properly. Sometimes TikTok pixel creates some issues, so I recommend make 2 or 3 purchases and see that you can see that it is reflecting here. So you can see two options here. One is total events and one is attributed events. So total events is the entire events that are happening on your website. Attributed is when it happens due to the ads that you show on TikTok. So if there are any events that are happened because you showed your ads on TikTok, you will see them over here on attributed events. For all events, always let's go to total events. So this is one more way where you can check your TikTok pixel is working properly or not.